Welcome to our project Sustainable Construction Management. We are from Group 4 from Section 9. Our member consists of 5 members, that is Muhammad Syafiza Izwan, Ana Rohana, Nurul Izzah, Muhammad Mustaqim, Nurul Akilah Hanani and Ermni Emnina. Sustainable development is one of the greatest challenges in construction. In order to achieve the sustainable construction management, there are sustainable construction rating tools that can be used by developers to assist the construction sector towards sustainable development. The main objective of this project is to propose the practical sustainable strategies that can be implemented by developers to achieve the project objectives successfully. The selected project site at Pura Kencana, which is near a business park and surrounded by residential housing. Pura Kencana is located along Jalan Kluang, which is near Batu Pahat Mall. Moving towards green and sustainability innovation, the development of kindergarten building needs to be involved with the specification of Green Building Index requirement design in order to achieve the best convenient level and become more children-friendly. The design proposed by the design team are economic and not too complicated for the contractor to implement the economical sustainable during the construction. 3 potential implications of the project, that is environment, economy holistically, and local community. Next, I will explain the potential implication of project towards environment. The developments of nursery and kindergarten also need to consider the impact of planned projects on air, soil, water, flora and fauna. This is important to ensure the ecosystem at that area will be preserved. For example, every building that wants to be constructed needs to determine whether the place does not damage any animals' habitats such as monkey, birds and others. The use of machinery should be environmentally friendly, where the amount of carbon dioxide is low as possible. Next, before constructing the building, assess the impact of the building on health and the quality of life. This is because during construction of a building, it can cause pollution such as air pollution, water pollution, and sound pollution. Thus, every pollution that will occur during constructions need to be minimized to ensure people around the building stay healthy. Other than that, the impact of building during its life cycle also need to be considered.
The potential implication of project toward economy holistically is lower or equal first cost. Sustainable buildings typically have lower annual costs for energy, water, maintenance or repair, insurance and other operating expenses. These reduced costs do not have to come at the expense of higher first costs. Through integrated design and innovative use of sustainable material and equipment, the first cost of a sustainable building can be the same as or lower than that of a traditional building. Sustainable building can provide indirect economic benefit to both the building owner and society. Secondly, annual energy cost saving. A wide range of building design approach and commercially available technologies can help effectively minimize a building energy cost. An important concept in energy efficient design is integrating the building architectural and mechanical feature to minimize energy use and reduce costs while maintaining comfort. Furthermore, sustainable building provide lower cost of facilities maintenance and repair. Sustainable design aim to increase durability and ease of maintenance. For example, the service area within sustainable building should be designed with enough space to allow easy access to mechanical equipment. The potential implication of project toward local community is better health for building occupant and community. Health issues are the domain of epidemiologists and public health professionals. The focus on implementation that assess the health, comfort and well-being outcome associated with the presence or absence of sustainable building component. The building environment can have both negative and positive impact on the local community quality of life. Moreover, sustainable building also improve comfort, satisfaction and well-being of building occupants. Psychological effect, which is comfort, satisfaction and well-being, are generated through perceptual and sensory process that interpret environmental information in terms of its effect on current need, activities and preference. In addition to reducing risk and discomfort, building should also contain features and attributes that create positive psychological and social experience. Certain sustainable building features, including increased personal control over indoor environmental conditions, access to daylight and view, and connection to nature, are likely to generate positive state of well-being and health. On top of that, sustainable building provide community safety and security. Sustainability principle might be considered inconsistent with using additional steel and concrete to increase blast resistance, eliminating natural ventilation, reducing window area to minimize danger from flying glass, and increasing energy use from ventilation fans associated with high performance air filter.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Mustaqim bin Syed Mat Yassin. Memetric number CF200106. I would like to talk about proposed sustainable strategies through project life cycle. For the stage number 1, design material selection. Identify environmental friendly building material as well as harmful and toxic that should be avoided. For the number 2, pre-construction, eco-building and innovation, incorporating material recovery and energy efficiency into the building construction and functionality of infrastructure and assessing design variation or a new application. For the procurement, site and environment, method to reduce the environmental impact of construction on the project site and surrounding environment are identified. For the construction and building, waste prevention, method to reduce and eliminate waste on construction project are identified. Recycling identifies material to recycle at each phase of construction and method to support on the site recycle effort. For the commissioning, economy and social, reduce costs for site preparation, building material and operational costs through sustainable seating. For the owner occupancy, to meet the planning requirement of environmental regulator or specific contractual obligation set by developer. And the last but not least, project closeout, maintenance. To keep the building in a safe condition, indoor environment quality. Method to ensure indoor environment quality measures during construction are managed and executed properly. Thank you.
Okay, factor influencing comfort environment. There are several comfort parameters in creating appropriate space for children to feel comfort during their stay in the kindergarten building. The identified comfort parameters are air comfort, space comfort, light comfort, and aesthetic comfort, especially for the indoor environment of the building. Okay, air and thermal comfort. Children require good indoor air quality. Therefore, the implementation of a good natural ventilation system is important for children. Okay, second, space comfort is to ensure comfortable spaces and shape of space need to be taken into consideration so that children can move around and do activities. Light comfort is associated with the existing daylight and artificial lighting which are built in the building. And lastly, visual and aesthetic comfort. Appearance and aesthetic comfort also can become aid for children in developing their physical and mental environment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Akilah Hanani binti Abdul Latif, metric number CF200114. I will present for the Green Building Index to develop a sustainable kindergarten and nursery. What is Green Building Index? Green Building Index, or GBI, is Malaysia's recognized green rating system to promote sustainability in the built environment and raise awareness about environmental issues and responsibility to the future generations. So, in order to get a sustainable for our kindergarten and nursery, we follow this GBI standard. First, energy efficiency. Energy efficiency is help reducing the heat gain from sunlight, consistent light harvesting, long-term power supply, and proper testing and all maintenance are help to improve the energy efficiency. Second is interior climatic quality. Good indoor air quality and warm comfort are all important factors. Low unpredictability, natural compound material, good air filtrations, temperature control, development control, and humidity control are also important. Third is the executive and financial planning. The suitable location with easy access to public transportation, space to move around, and an acceptable solution. as sensitive areas won't be harmed, minimizing the impact on the current framework limit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Muhammad Shafizal Izwan bin Muhammad Umidi. My metric number CF200087. Now, let me continue to presenting about the topic of Green Body Index to develop a sustainable kindergarten and nursery. For my part, I have three main points, which is material and access, water efficiency, and enforcement. For material and access, it is important to consider both sustainable materials and proper waste management during the construction and operation of the building. The sustainable materials is such as reclaimed wood, low-emitting finish, and rapidly renewable materials can help to reduce the environmental impact of the building. Additionally, these materials may have a lower embodied energy, which means that they require less energy to produce and transport. For proper waste management, the proper management of construction waste as well as ongoing waste management within the building is another important aspect of sustainable development. This can include practices such as recycling, composting, and reducing waste through the use of reusable materials. For the second point is water efficiency. Water efficiency is an important aspect of sustainable building design and operation. It involves reducing the amount of water used in a building while also improving the quality of water used. This can be achieved through a variety of strategies such as water efficient features, grey water systems, rainwater harvesting, water metering, and education and awareness. By incorporating these strategies, building developers and operators can help to reduce the amount of water used in a building, while also improving the quality of the water used. This can help to minimize the environmental impact of the building and support long-term sustainability. For the last point is endorsement. Endorsement is a sustainable building design and technology is an ongoing process that continues to evolve over time. Some of the current endorsement in sustainable building design and technologies include net zero energy buildings, passive design, building integrate photovoltaics, BIPV, building information modeling, BIM, smart building technology, and circular economy. This investment in sustainable building design and technology can help to improve a building energy efficiency, indoor environmental quality, and overall sustainability, and also will continue to evolve as new technologies and materials become available. That's all for my part. Thank you.